Hello everyone, my name is Commissar Hecht and welcome to a 40K battle report, long-awaited battle report. We are at Green Tower Games at Santa Clarita, and it is a 1,000-point battle using the Crusader rules for 10th edition. It is Custodes versus Blood Angels, and I have our Blood Angel player, and he's going to walk us through the army for armies on parade, and then he's also going to tell us a little about himself. So let's get to that interview. 2 seconds.
All right. So my name's Harold Kaiser. I'm running the Blood Angels today, doing 1K, as you said. I only really play Blood Angels. I just started in December of last year, and I basically got into it because my friends were like spamming me with Warhammer stuff, so I decided to give it a shot, and it's stuck. So, yeah.
All right, great. Okay, and this is the armies on parade for Harold's Blood Angels.
So right now, the inspiration for the paint job is I wanted a neutral paint scheme. That way I could switch between Blood Angels or Dark Angels and whatnot. That way it can be a unified painting experience.
Mm-hmm.
Right now we've got a captain with Relic Shield attached to Assault Intercessors, reinforced with the sergeant with the plasma pistol and a power fist. Otherwise they have heavy bolt pistols and chainswords. We've got a squad of intercessors with one grenade guy, grenade launcher. The sergeant has a power fist and the assault rifle.
All right.
Over here is my Lunar squad, and for the purpose of I don't have a bolt carbine, but the sergeant has the bolt carbine, allowing it to move after shooting. But otherwise, they have regular precision bolt rifles.
And this squad is in this tank, correct?
Yes, that is in the repulsor, and the intercessors, the regular intercessors, are in the impulsor.
Okay.
So the repulsor is acquired from my friend's army, so that's why it's a different color scheme. I'm still debating on actually repainting it. Right now it's just got the Onslaught Gatling Cannon, the heavy bolters. I believe it also has a Hunter Killer Missile, if I remember correctly, or Hunter Slayer. I'm not entirely too sure right now. But yeah. The Impulsor has the Galactus Missile Array, it has the extra heavy stubber, it has Storm Bolters on the side, and yeah, nothing really special about that. Again, that's carrying the intercessors. We have our Eradicators right here with no multi-melta, just straight up regular melta rifles. Next to it is the Assault Intercessors with Jump, my favorite unit. I've got the sergeant has a power fist and a plasma pistol. We have an extra one that has a plasma pistol. I believe it's this guy.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the same loadout for our second set of Assault Intercessor with jumps. Same loadout, power fist, plasma pistol, extra plasma pistol. And finally, we have our lieutenant with combi over here, not fully painted yet because I don't know how to paint Tyranids. And yeah, he's just sitting over here by himself.
All right, and that is the Blood Angels 1,000-point list. Now let's get to our custodian, who's showed up and showed out for this event. Good.
Hey, my name's Oscar. Got into Warhammer when I was like 13 years old. My dad had a bunch of the old White Dwarf comics from when he was in college, or comics, whatever you want to call them. But yeah, I got into those. Was like, oh my god, Dad, these are really cool. And he's like, yeah, they're also really expensive. So I stayed playing like computer games and whatnot. And then recently, I finally got into the tabletop and the miniatures about a year ago. Started off with Black Templars, and now I'm working with Adeptus Custodes. And as you'll see, I'm not the greatest painter. But yeah, other than that, you want to see what I got?
All right, let's do it.
We got the big boy starting off with the last cannons, the Land Raider, right? And then we got the Sentinel Guards with the Presidium shields and the swords, because, you know, we need objectives. And then over here, we got the bestest of boys with the spears who have a battle scar, because, you know, that's what they do. with the Blade Wizard, or Blade Champion, however you want to call him, leading them, right? And then, as you can tell here from the lack of painting, these two guys are not very special, but that is a shield captain on bike.
Okay.
While these two are just the regular dudes on bikes. So,
All right. So they just have the spears, hurricane bolters.
yes.
No missiles.
No missiles.
All right.
Yep. Whereas these guys just got the spears. That dude has his wonderful blades. Those guys have the swords and shields and las cannons and all that other fun stuff. Right.
Okay. All right. And so the mission, as of right now, we're running. Like I said, we're running Crusade. So it's the Outflank mission. The Blood Angels are the defender, and then the aggressors are the custodians. So we will be right back at the end of turn 1. We will review moving, shooting, and assault at the top and bottom of every phase. So stay tuned. I know, no kidding. All right, so movement is done for the Blood Angels, and they've kind of dispersed out to meet the threat of the custodians. An oath was cast on the jet bikes, and then now what was this one?
That was Lieutenant with Combi.
That was
ability. As long as he's on the field, I reroll wounds of 1.
So wounds of 1 for
Units on the objective.
and then reroll hit rolls against the jet bikes. The custodians have not moved, but their moves are going to be summon the Cuisinart. So, and they're gonna deal with it. But they have to survive at least one round of shooting, and let's see what happens. We'll probably just do for the round of shooting. We'll probably just focus on the Land Raider and see if that blows up, and maybe the jet bikes. But other than that, we'll do a recap at the end of the shooting phase.
So I will roll in his little thing.
Okay, so
Let me give you a wee little bit of hope.
16 wounds. Yep. Okay, so the repulsor is going to be shooting at 2 separate targets. They're going to be shooting at the Blade Guard, and then it's also going to be shooting at the Land Raider. But we are going to resolve the Blade Guard first.
Okay. Alright, so the Blade Guard are going to get the Twin Heavy Bolter, which is a 3 attack, sustained hit, 1 Twin Wings. So I'm re-rolling wounds anyways. It's fine. Alright, so we got 3. That's...
You can take it or keep it. I don't know.
Alright, we'll keep it. Alright, sustained.
Such a gentleman. Such a gentleman.
Alright, 4 attacks. Oh, wait. I didn't read which... I think there's one that failed, right? Yeah.
Your lowest one was a 3, so...
Okay.
3, ballistic skill has to be a 3.
Yeah. Okay, so all 4.
So all hit.
Okay, cool. Alright. Sorry, you can edit that out in post, right?
Space Marines had guard ballistics.
You could edit that out in post, right?
Sure.
Okay. Where am I? Repulsor. Doing the... Yeah, okay, so 5... So I'm looking for 5s against that, because it's strength 5 versus toughness 6.
Yep. 5s.
5s, rerolling 1... rerolling because Twin Wings.
No, ooh.
Rerolling because of Twin Wings. There's
All right.
2.
And then you had a 1.
Uh-huh.
So...
Oh, do I...
You only get one reroll.
Oh, yes.
And he already did that.
Oh, he already did with the room.
With the
Thank you.
Twin Wings.
Thank you.
Thank you.
A little
All right,
rusty, that's all right.
All right, so 2 any AP?
2 at AP 1.
That's a 6. And, oh my lord, that dice does not want to stay in the tray.
There we go.
And a 2.
All right. So
Okay.
1 goes through.
That is 2 damage.
Ooh, for a heavy bolter?
Yes.
Oh.
Alright, now the defensive array. Now I need 18 dice.
Oh, that was the heavy bolter?
Yeah, twin heavy bolter.
Okay.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, sorry, you wanted the, yeah. 6, 7,
Don't worry, that's coming.
5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey, I have enough. Alright. Alright, so 18 shots, 3 up skill I need.
Ooh, them ones.
It's alright. So, that. So this many. So 18 minus 6, that's 12. 12, looking for 5s, I believe, because it's strength 4.
Yep.
And no AP.
Alright, so 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Looks like, yep.
Yep, 6, 8, AP 0. Let's see. Let me get my strip right there.
And this is still on the shield, the shield hardness. Oh,
One goes through.
one goes through.
One goes through? Alright. Alright, 1 damage. Hey.
Throw enough at the board and you actually might hit something.
Alright. So now here comes the heavy onslaught Gatling cannon.
And that is on the Land Raider.
That is on the Land Raider for sure. It has devil wings. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 attacks. 3 ups.
Alright, 2 missed.
2 missed.
That's actually a pretty good, those are pretty good rolls.
Well, hopefully I get devil wings. Because I'm looking for what, 6s? Yeah, I'm looking for 6s. I have to look. I have to actually get 6s.
All right. Well, let's see what happens. Ooh, that is
Nothing.
You just dented the paint.
Yeah,
Slots of
Nothing.
absolutely nothing. All right, now the Hunter Slayer. My one shot, one opportunity.
Hiya.
All right, we got it with 2.
Hit.
14. Looking for 3s at AP 3. That is
a
Nope. You gonna CP re-roll it? It's only one shot.
Yeah. Yep. I'm gonna spend my command point. Reroll. 3. Please.
4.
Thank you.
All right.
All right. Well worth it. All right. So AP3.
Need a 5.
3.
All right. D6.
4.
Here we go. All right. We're
Now down to 12.
Yeah.
All right, we'll be back with the rest of shooting. Okay, so these eliminators are going to be taking pot shots at that bike squad.
Yep. So we got 2 bolt sniper rifles coming. Looking for 3s, rolling hits because of oath. I guess I didn't need it. Alright, let's see. Alright. Strength 5, toughness 6, so looking for 5s. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, nope.
Yep, nope.
Right.
And then I'm assuming it's a
Bolt carbine, correct.
yeah.
3 ups, rerolling hits. Rerolling hits because of oath. That's a 3.
That's a hit.
Alright, looking for
5.
yes.
No, nothing.
Good shot. All
All
right.
righty.
That's how that happens.
All right, so the sniper team just needs to calibrate their sights. All right, we'll be back with the end of the shooting phase. Okay, so shooting phase for the Blood Angels is done. As you just recently saw, the eliminators hit their target, but they failed to wound. And then the Land Raider got peppered by a Hunter Slayer missile.
Yes, and the onslaught.
And the Onslaught Gatling Cannon. The Hunter Slayer missile was the only one that did damage with 4 wounds. And then this poor saw just got the kitchen sink thrown at him and is down to 1 wound left. Just a hail of gunfire. So that's it for the shooting phase for the Blood Angels. Now it'll be the assault phase. We will be back after the end of the assault phase. Okay, everybody. So the assault played out as a little bit lopsided. However, the Blood Angels are still in the fight. They lost 3. This one is wounded. Devastating wounds took out the wounded custodian earlier when, impact wounds took out the custodian earlier when they charged, and managed to deal 3 wounds to this custodian. He has 1 wound left, but the strike back was fairly substantial. The custodians are now moving. Shield Captain and the other units are moving out. And let's see what happens. We will do a review of movement and shooting together because I don't think there's really a whole lot of movement to be had, and shooting is going to be quite quick. Okay, custodian movement is as follows. The bikes have moved up. This unit moved up to hold, to get closer. This objective has become sticky using the command point, and then this Land Raider is shifted, and then these guys are locked in combat. Be back after shooting.
Hit on 2s.
Last cannon into repulsor.
3 hit. Wounded on 4s. And nothing. That's how that works. Failed to wound. It's okay. And then the Storm Bolter, I think that's... Nope, that's not. They hit. 6s to wound. Nothing. And then we got the Twin Heavy Bolter. 3 shots. Hey, 2 sustained, 1 miss. Yeah. Wounded on 6s with regolds.
I have 101.
Alright, so 1 at neg 1.
1 and neg 1?
Yep. Hey, 2 damage.
Alright. Am I counting down or am I counting up?
Okay, all right. Custodian shooting. They managed to wound the repulsor with a heavy bolter shot. The lost cannons all missed, which was shocking. And then they managed to pop one of the snipers. Their position has been given away. And then they peppered the intercessor squad and killed 1 intercessor. All right. We'll be back after charge and fight phase for the custodians. Okay, custodian assaults kind of went as expected. The jump marines got diced up with the shooting, so there wasn't able to be an assault to be declared, and then the jet bikes ran over the jump marines over here, came into the intercessors, did no damage to the intercessors because they consolidated in, and then the intercessors attempted to fight back, and so that's it. Oh, are you actually declaring a charge?
No, I'm done.
Okay, all right.
It's already too late for me to declare that.
Alrighty. Okay. Top of turn 2, let us see what the Blood Angels can fight back. Okay, so Blood Angels movement so far. The combat squad that was over here disembarked. Then he moved the repulsor this way. He disengaged with the incinerators. Oh, sorry, not the incinerators, the eradicators, and got into the impulsor with them. He managed to he moved this unit off the objective, made the objective sticky, and then these guys exfilled out of the floor and advanced. So that is what we've got right now. There is going to be shooting and there will be charges, but we will go after the shooting phase. Okay, so shooting was as follows. It was really all just kind of targeted on the bikes. It was the repulsor shot at the jet bikes. It was all pistols shooting at the jet bikes. The intercessors did not shoot, and the impulsor shot at the jet bikes as well with the missile array. And 1 shield guardian was killed off by the small arms fire of the impulsor, but there was no shots fired at the Land Raider, and these guys fell back so they could not shoot, or they advanced so they could not shoot.
Exactly.
So now it's going to be charge. Now it's going to be the charge and assault phase. We'll be back after the assault phase is done. Alright, so the end of the assault phase. The shield captain is no more, fought valiantly, but was wiped out during the charge of the assault intercessors, was taken out by a power fist. The blade captain used his ability to consolidate 6 inches back onto the objective, and wounds were not able to be conducted or sorry, there was a wound when the tank shock hit the Land Raider, but the Shield Guardians are now in combat with this Impulsor. It is now the bottom of turn 2, and the Custodians are going to answer. Alright, so Custodians movement multiple potentiality was enacted by the Land Raider, not Land Russ. They fell back, and these guys sprinted using the Blade Captain ability?
Blade Champion.
Blade Champion ability.
Well, they're going to use the Blade Champion ability to be able to charge and defense.
Yep, and then shooting, you're going to be shooting your Land Raider?
Into the Impulsor.
Into the Impulsor. Alright, we'll be right back after shooting. Okay, Custodian shooting. The Impulsor got blown up by the Land Raider. And 3 assault intercessors died due to the Guardian Spears shooting, and their second ability to double tap as well. What's that ability called?
Sentinel Storm. Once per battle in your shooting phase, after this unit has shot, it can shoot again.
Alrighty. And now we're going to go into the fight phase. Alright, Custodian assault phase, it played out the way everyone was going to probably predict. The assault and intercessors got wiped out. The Blade Captain got wiped out, but it was only in death does duty end, and then what was the finest hour? They managed to get rid of 1 Custodian and wound and put 1 down to 1 wound. So that's the end of turn 2. We're gonna go to top of turn 3. Okay, top of turn 3, Blood Angels movement. They disembarked, the repulsor turned, and these guys scooted, and these guys shifted. Basically, all the shooting is going to be on these Custodes. We'll be back after the shooting phase. Okay, shooting was as follows. They unloaded everything into those Guardian Spears, and the Blade Master?
Champion.
Blade Champion, and wiped out everything. The small arms fire took care of the Guardian Spears. The Melta-Guns took care of the Blade Champion. There is no shooting, there's no assault, and there's no more movement. It is bottom of turn 3. Custodians move. Okay, so movement phase. They use sticky to keep that objective. These Custodians have moved up. The Land Raiders moved up, and I'm assuming the Custodians are shooting at the intercessors.
Yes.
Yeah.
I take another shot. And another guy would. Oh, God.
Okay, bottom of turn 3. The Land Raider fired all of its lost cannons into the repulsor. The repulsor got hit, but failed to wound. And then the Heavy Bolter and Storm Bolter managed to take off 2 intercessors. It is now Blood Angels turn 4. No assaults, movement, charge, all that stuff will be Blood Angels. Okay, so we're just going to cover, seeing as it's getting to be a shorter and shorter game, we're just going to cover what happened. Movement, they all shifted and fired. No wounds on the Land Raider. 1 wound from the Shield Guardian, and then they charged and killed off a Shield Guardian. This Shield Guardian has 2 wounds left. It is now bottom of turn 3. Yes, turn 3. Yeah, bottom of turn 3. Custodians move. Turn 4. Oh, sorry. Bottom of turn 4. Custodians move. We'll be back at the end of their turn. Okay, bottom of turn 4. The Land Raider blew away the Eradicators and tank shocked the repulsor. There's 6 hit points left on the repulsor. The Shield Guardian is still attacking, or still has 2 wounds left. And now it is top of Blood Angel's turn 5. Okay. Top of turn 5, Blood Angels. The Land Raider the Impulsor is being stubborn and has 3 wounds left out of the fight phase and whatnot. The Shield Guardian has 1 wound left, and the Land Raider has 11, and everyone else is holding on to their objectives. It is now bottom of turn 5 and game turn for the Custodes. Let's see if they can pull a victory out of the jaws of defeat. Okay, Blood Angels player has conceded because at the end of the end of the mission turn Outflank, if the Custodian captured the objective, he would have received 20 additional victory points. So the score would have been, what was it?
It would have been 55 to 30.
55 to 30.
45.
Oh, sorry.
45.
Oh,
45.
He had 25 plus 20.
Yeah, 45 to 30. So it would have been it was a very close match.
Very close.
Very close match. Yep.
Yeah.
Good game, handshake.
Listen. I want you to put this in perspective, right? So look at how many models and everything you have on the board, right?
Yeah.
And now I only have 4 units, right, with 2 characters in them.
Yeah, it's fun. Yeah.
At the end, I have 2 models left.
Yeah.
And if you looked at a lot of the stuff that you did throughout the game, you poured in an astounding number of points to kill each unit, which is exactly what you do with an elite army.
What do you mean by that?
So like,
Points in the unit.
that's 1 unit, right?
Yeah, I had to pour
then-
everything into that.
Yeah, you had to pour everything into that, right? So you want to focus on 1 unit, and you will erase it every turn. If you did that for every single one of my units, I would have nothing left by turn 5.
Yeah.
So you did good. You did really good.
Did a hell of a job.
Yeah.
You did the right stuff.
Okay, folks, we're gonna do closing thoughts with the players, and then that'll be it for this battle report. Be right back. And here we are with our victor. Tell me what you think you did right, what you think you did wrong, and then if you were to tweak it, how would you do so?
So I would say violence of action from one corner was very good. However, though, the other corner I started at lacked violence of action. I really should have moved them out of there as quickly as possible and gave them a charge. Did not do that, and I suffered for that. Luckily, though, some of the dice were on my side at the end. You know, we just because sometimes that's what really matters. It was a really close game, extremely close.
Okay.
I thought I was going to lose that on turn 3.
Would you have changed up your army roster at all, or do you think because of how small the model range is, that's what you got?
Honestly, I think that's kind of what I got at that point.
Okay.
I probably could have switched it up a little bit here and there, but it really wouldn't have been too drastic or crazy. Like, I probably would have gotten rid of 1 unit and replaced it with, like, I don't know, a Terminator or Dreadnoughts.
The Contemptor Dreadnoughts? Okay. All right.
So not really that big of a deal, but I think I would have kept it same class.
Okay, alrighty. Awesome, thank you very much.
Yeah. I don't know what I could have done better. I did what I did.
Okay, alright. Do you, for your chapter, do you think you like the Blood Angels?
I like the Blood Angels.
Okay.
It's just, you know, I don't have anything else right now, so.
Alright,
I
alright.
have to wait for the codex.
Alright, so roster-wise, what do you think you could have changed?
I don't know.
Okay.
Just,
Yeah, no, 100%. Good game, good fight. You kept him on his toes. You just, you lost steam at the end, which is, hey, that happens.
yeah. So,
But-
it is what it is. Like, just practice.
All right, well, thank you for letting me film the battle report. I appreciate you. All right, and that's it for this battle report. If you like what you see, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Remember, Commissar Hecht can be found on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, and Twitch. as long as you can join my Discord and whatnot, and I'll be coming back to these battle reports. And remember, I'm filming at Green Tower Games in Santa Clarita, so if you want to come down and meet me when I'm available, please do. And Santa Clarita and Green Tower Games is awesome, and they're setting up their store and whatnot. And I'll show you some of their inventory of what they got when the store is officially set up. But thank you all very much. My name is Commissar Hecht, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye bye.